In this episode, we are going to check out the top 5 best computer speakers in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these computer speakers, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Edifier R1280T. The Edifier R1280T is one of the most affordable, and at the same time, best options that you can find on the market, if you're looking for computer speakers that will let you feel every game to the maximum. From a design perspective, the Edifier R1280T feature wooden enclosure that packs a matte metallic finish on the top, while the grilles themselves are covered with a gray cloth, and yes, they are removable. In addition, the Edifier logo is located at the bottom, while beneath the grille, there is a 4-inch woofer, and a 13mm silk dome tweeter, which is housed by each of the speakers. On the right speaker, there are 3 knobs, of which the one on the top is for making treble adjustments, the one, which is positioned at the center, is for the bass, while the one on the bottom is for volume control. In terms of connectivities, the right speaker houses dual RCA inputs, but the manufacturer includes a 3.5mm to RCA cable, and a RCA to RCA cable, which means that you can connect them with a standard stereo gear, or a television with RCA outputs, which is very good for the price. Moving on, when you open the box, you will also find a handy remote control, of which you can take an advantage, and adjust the volume or mute the speakers, so you won't be obliged to reach the speakers to do that manually. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Edifier R1280T are capable enough to produce a punchy bass, and a really defined treble, so during your gameplay, you can feel the explosions and the gunshots without any problem. Moreover, according to the users, the audio will maintain its original quality, even if you turned the bass and the treble knob to the higher volume, so I think that this pair do their job completely fine. To conclude, the Edifier R1280T is worth of considering, because they offer a great value for the actual cost. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Razer Nomo Chroma. The Razer Nomo Chrome is specially designed to accommodate gamers, and the ordinary users, who would like to have beautiful speakers on their desks, that can produce a truly immersive audio. From a design perspective, the Nomo Chrome have a plastic cylindrical construction, that is finished in matte black, and supported by circular rubber feet, that can glow during the night, in order to enhance your room ambient. At the inside, both of the units pack a 3-inch full-range driver, while strictly on the right speaker's base, you can confine 2 dials, of which, the first is for making bass adjustments, while the second is a volume dial, which also acts as a power button. At the back, behind the speaker bodies, there are rear-facing bass ports, which can produce a quality bass, so both your gaming and movie sessions will be highly enriched. All of the connectivities are set on the right speaker, so you can find a 1/4-inch headphone jack, a 3.5mm aux input and the connection for the power adapter, which comes with the package. Before we move to the next section, I'd like to inform you that this model is USB as wired, since it comes with a USB cable, so all you have to do is just plug it to your PC and then you can enjoy your time. Now, let's talk about the features. You can customize the lighting, through the Razer Synapse 3 software, which has dozens of preset settings, and color animations of which you can definitely take an advantage, in order to elevate your user experience to a whole new level. But what's interesting, is that you can create even your own custom lighting profiles, so, thanks to the integrated 24 light zones on every speaker's ring, I think that you will love the lighting sensation. The audio quality, according to the users, is really quality, and you can immediately notice this with the punchy bass, and with the crisp mids and highs, which can easily fill your room. Overall, I highly recommend you consider these speakers as your next purchase, because, the moment you position them on each side, and set them to face you directly, you will assure yourself that your decision was correct. Next stop, at number 3, we have the Logitech G560. The G560 is Logitech's latest sensation, which is rapidly being purchased by the customers on the market, so let's get quickly into action, and find the reason behind this. From a design perspective, the Logitech G560 comes with 2 speakers and a subwoofer, as you can see in the picture, and all 3 of them have a plastic construction that is covered in black. In addition, you can notice that the speaker's back 2.5-inch drivers are wrapped with a fabric mesh grills, but this is not the case with the subwoofer, which is nothing to be surprised of though. Moving on, the subwoofer serves as the core point, in which both of the speakers are connected to the PC, via USB connection. However, you won't find anything on the left speaker, so it serves just as a speaker, and everything is embedded to the right one. Or to be more precise, there are buttons to shut the speaker off, for pairing it with a Bluetooth device, as well as a button for changing the RGB lighting, and a 3.5mm headphone output jack. But now, let's talk about the performance. The G560 supports surround sound, which I particularly like, so you won't be restricted on positioning the speakers, according to your preferences, since they will produce a quality sound to you and around you. I would also want to note that, all of the 3 units, have a whopping 240 watts peak output, and 120 watt RMS output, which is awesome, due to the fact, that your entire room can be filled without any problem. Moreover, I'd recommend you take an advantage of the Logitech gaming software, which has an intuitive interface, so you can adjust the lighting as you'd like. When you're done with the adjustments, then you won't stop admiring the glowing output that comes both from the front and the back of the units, for your ultimate user experience. To conclude, the Logitech GS560 is a must-have for everyone, especially the gamers, who are looking for computer speakers that combine an aggressive look with a premium audio quality. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Audioengine HD3. The Audioengine HD3 speakers are one of the best options that you can find on the market because they combine an attractive design, versatile connectivity options, and a vibrant audio that will leave you speechless from the moment you turn them on. From a design perspective, the Audioengine HD3 are available in 4 different colors, such as cherry, white, black and the walnut, which we are currently reviewing, but all of them share the same specs and price, so you can choose the one that suits you the best. Our pick have a wooden enclosure, and they are light and slim enough to be placed on your desktop without occupying much space. At the front, there are removable grills, while at the inside, both speakers have a 0.75-inch silk dome tweeter and a 2.75-inch Kevlar woofer. But what's interesting is that each channel has a power rating of 15 watts RMS, and a peak of 30 watts, which is really cool. On the left speaker, you will find a power and volume dial, a button for Bluetooth pairing which will glow or flash according to your selected mode, as well as a headphone jack. At the back, you will find a micro USB input for connection to a computer, an RCA-style stereo input and output, a 3.5mm audio input for mobile devices, so you will be equipped with many connectivity options. Now, let's talk about the features. The Audioengine HD3 have a bass reduction switch, which I find it pretty useful, due to the fact that you can have a clear audio, and at the same time, have a greater control over the mids. Moreover, according to the users, these speakers can output an energetic sound, with a quality imaging, so when you're near them, you can hear every single detail of everything you're watching. When it comes to the bass, these speakers can output a decent bass, which is ideal for small places, but if your room is large, then it won't fill your entire room. Overall, you should definitely consider the Audioengine HD3 as your next purchase, because they offer a great value for their actual cost. And finally, at number 1, we have the Klipsch R15 PM. The Klipsch R15 PM are an ideal option for everyone who wants to invest in custom engineered speakers that will last for years, and maintain the audio performance on the highest levels. From a design perspective, both speakers have an MDF construction which is finished in black, and both of them integrate 5.25-inch spun copper cerametallic cone woofer, and 1-inch horn-loaded Tractrix tweeter. The connectivities consist of one digital optical, one USB port, a 3.5mm mini jack, and a pair of RCA phono inputs, but let's not forget that they are Bluetooth enabled, so you will be well equipped in terms of connectivities. Moving on, it wouldn't take long to hook them up, since they are incredibly easy to connect. Therefore, all you have to do is just connect them both with the supplied speaker cable, but take in mind that one of them needs to be plugged in, so it can power the internal amplifier. But now, let us talk about the performance. The Klipsch R15PM can output an exceptionally loud and clear audio, due to the fact that it incorporates individual low-noise amplifiers, that will ensure that you won't feel a need for external amplification. I'd also want to inform you that these speakers come with a full-featured IR remote, which I find it very useful, because you can do numerous adjustments with a single tap of your finger. If you like to enhance the audio quality even more, I want to inform you that you can do that without any problem, because this model is highly expandable, so you can add a subwoofer, and capture the low frequencies to the maximum. To conclude, you should consider these speakers seriously, because they are capable enough to output an immersive sound that will be followed by perfectly defined bass, treble, mids and highs. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video.